guys, September 2025 month recap time. My tarot card of the month was the Magician, and I was sick for a little bit this month, unfortunately, but overall, it was a really good month. I had a lot of fun and a lot of kind of new experiences that I'm really excited to tell you guys about. I did accidentally get a strike on my YouTube channel, so that's why my upload schedule was a little bit funky this month. I hope you guys don't mind all that much. It was an accident, I'm sorry, but things should be pretty much back to normal now. I will sort of start this month recap by talking about some of my character performer experiences from this month. I love playing Princess Anna because she's so like bubbly and fun and just cute. And it was my first time playing the Frozen 2 version of Princess Anna this month. So it was a little bit different, but still a favorite of mine. My coworker was Elsa, and it was a just really lovely birthday celebration. I also got to be Elsa at one point, and I felt so terrible. I accidentally messed up Let It Go. I had like repeated one of the verses or whatever, so I hope I sang it with enough confidence that no one really noticed, but I definitely noticed, and I felt bad about it because, you know, when I'm performing, I want to do the best that I can, so I guess I just have to practice more. I've listened to that song so many times, but I actually got my first ever tip from that party, so I have to assume that I did a pretty okay job anyway if they felt compelled to give me a tip. So I was really, really happy about that, and it makes me just want to keep doing an even better job. And I did get to be Princess Aurora at a different event, and it was my first time getting to be her, and she's actually one of my favorites. Sleeping Beauty, like as a kid, she was absolutely my favorite princess, so she's still one of my top princesses. So getting to be her was just a really cool experience, and I can't wait to play her again. It was so much fun. She's so lovely. Getting to do this job just feels so like magical and special. I really, really love it. And I already have some fun gigs coming up for October that I cannot wait to tell you guys about. In the spirit of wearing costumes, I guess, I went to the Renaissance Fair this month, and it was so much fun. I had kind of like a themed sort of outfit, and I wore little deer accessories, so I definitely kind of fit this sort of like fantasy vibe. I think I looked pretty cute. Honestly, like my favorite part of the Renaissance Fair is just going and getting to see everyone dressed up in their costumes, and it's just so much fun. I had bought local wildflower honey, which is my favorite. I also got 2 jade bracelets that I've kind of been looking at for a while. I've been wanting jade bracelets, and just like crystal bracelets really, but it's so expensive, so I ended up just getting 2 bracelets, but I'm happy about them. And then for lunch that day, I had bought 2 jumbo cookies to eat as I was walking around, so that was just a really fun experience that I got to have. I had a lot of fun. How many times can I say the word fun? You guys get it. I got to go axe throwing for the first time, and that was just incredible. I was a little nervous because I've seen those videos of people like throwing the axe and it bounces off the wall back at them and that sort of thing. But I was kind of surprisingly good at it. Like, I took it really seriously, so I was really trying to work on my technique and get it like down. So for my first time ever, I think I did pretty okay. It was a really cool experience and a lot of fun. I have started doing Kung Fu. I never really was interested in doing martial arts or anything like that before, but this opportunity totally jumped out at me and I just had to take it. And I've really been loving it so far. I plan on going every single week, and I can't wait to just keep progressing through and like get the different belts and stuff. It's just so cool. It's so much fun. I get to work on like my physical health and exercise, and you know, it's good for me in that sense, but then it also has like religious aspects tied in a little bit, so it's good for me mentally and physically, which is just amazing. The community of people is really great. So yeah, I am now doing Shaolin Kung Fu. Super cool. I'll be able to kick people's butts in no time. So because I am kind of on this whole like journey with my spirituality and stuff, I did actually go to church this month, just once. I was a little nervous, so I dragged both my parents along with me because I haven't like had communion since high school, so I didn't really know what to expect. I've never really been in like the church sort of environment, really, so it was a new experience for me. I don't know if I love it. Like, I don't think I'll be going to church super regularly or anything. But now I feel like I'm not so nervous, and you know, if I ever want to go to church, I'll just go. And yeah, it was interesting. I just might drop in every once in a while, I don't know. If you've been following along with me for a while, you'll know that I went to school for thanatology. And I have been volunteering to lead grief groups, which I really, really love doing. I finished my shadowing shifts, and now this month I finally got to facilitate and lead my own group. And I was a little nervous, just because, you know, that's kind of a big deal to me, at least. But the people are so lovely, and, you know, it all went pretty well. I just really love giving people like a safe space to feel their grief, and it's just really important to me, so I wanted to do a good job. Yeah, a little bit different pace. Me and my cousin went to a drag and burlesque show this month, and it was a really cool experience. We like dressed up all like fun and sexy themes, sort of, because, you know, any excuse to dress up, I love it. And I was a little worried that it was just gonna be like a kind of shitty local show, but honestly, the performers were amazing. I had such a great time, and you know, it was super, super entertaining. I honestly think it would be so much fun to do burlesque, and it's kind of a goal of mine, maybe someday. It's not like I'm actively working towards doing it, but I've always had that little thought in my head that it would be so much fun to be a burlesque performer. So me and my many side hustles, I did do 2 catering gigs this month. The first one was just like a little small barbecue sort of situation, and it went really, really well, but I split my pants right up the butt right before service, so that gave me a little bit of a panic. I was like, really? Like, I couldn't believe that that happened. But thankfully, I had wore black underwear, so no one could really tell. But oh my god, talk about like worst case scenario. And then I also helped out at like a hockey charity event type thing. It was a cool experience. It was actually my first time being like celebrity spotted out in the real world, which was really cool. I can't believe it's the first time that that's happened, actually, considering how long I've been doing this job and, you know, my online presence. But it's finally happened, I guess. I feel like a real celebrity. Anyway, I kept joking that, like, a hot hockey guy would ask for my number, and then I guess I accidentally manifested that happening, because that's what happened. And he seems pretty into me, and we went on a really sweet sort of first date, so we'll see how that goes. Looking forward to seeing more of him. And then I guess just some other random stuff that I've been up to this month. I watched the Chernobyl mini-series, and oh my god, I could not believe how good it was. I got so invested in every episode. I would absolutely recommend watching it. I would definitely watch it again. Like, I loved it. I couldn't stop thinking about it, and it was really cool. Like, I knew a little bit about Chernobyl, and then just watching that was like, wow. I don't know if you guys have seen my like trading card videos on here, but I like kind of casually collecting Pokemon and MetaZoo cards, and I just recently discovered the Collector app, which is really cool because you can like keep track of all the cards that you have and everything, and it almost treats it like a stock portfolio, so you can see how much your cards are worth and how much your whole collection is worth. And it's just kind of like a fun little thing. It's interesting. You know, I don't collect the cards for like money purposes, but it's just interesting to see how much they're worth, I guess, and like digitally keep track of my collection in a way. Just kind of unique. And then finally, you guys know me, I got up to quite a bit of baking this month. I made cookies and pizza, hot dog and hamburger buns, baguettes, of course, and I even made some pasta sauce from the tomatoes and peppers that I grew in the garden, which I think is just really exciting, and I can't wait to eat it. So yeah, overall it's been a pretty good month. Lots of fun, new exciting experiences, and lots of good times. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next month. My birthday's in October. So exciting. So yeah, hopefully October is good too. I'm happy that this month went pretty well for me. Let me know how your month was in the comments, I guess. Okay, bye.